Your girl is upgrading, and that's just that. Did y'all like my intro? Had to upgrade, you know, glory to glory to glory. But hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Goodness, and based on the title, you already know what this video is gonna be about. Okay, basically on my Instagram, I asked you guys to like ask me some questions so I can answer them on YouTube. So if you're not following my Instagram by now, I don't know what you're doing, because you gotta take advantage of asking these questions. Okay, so I have them pulled up my phone and I'm about to start with the questions. But before we get into the questions, I kind of want to just do my makeup. I wanted to do like you know, like a no makeup look. I don't know, I've been feeling like the no makeup look, so I'm just gonna get into my makeup while I'm answering these questions, because I am about to leave out. And I was like, this is the perfect time to sit down, talk with you guys, do my face. But I'm super nervous because I don't know what y'all gonna ask me. So like, first question. How did you find your sense of style? That's the first question. Okay, a little easy. It's easy. I found my sense of style having trial and error and just like experimenting for real. Some days it was a hit and some days it was a miss. So I started paying more attention to what type of style that I like to begin with. Like, you know, the certain things that you like, or the certain pieces that when someone puts it on, you're like, oh my gosh, this is the outfit. So I started paying more attention to what I liked, and then from there relating that with my clothes. So if I know that I feel more comfortable and confident with like pants over shorts, then I would know for sure that I gotta, you know, try a little bit more shorts. Try a little more pants on and more styles of pants, if that makes sense. The more you experiment, the more confident you are with your clothes. It literally exerts out with the clothes. So the next question is, do you hope to get famous one day? Do I hope to be famous? No. Honestly, when it comes to like fame and all that stuff, like I've always said it within my friend group, like I don't, like, of course I want to be wealthy, I want to be rich, but not with the fame. Like, not trying to put no families out there, but let's just talk about the Kardashians just for a little bit. Like, they have so much fame and wealth that is like, they can't even live a normal life. Like, they can't even go to the grocery store by themselves. They always have to have like security guard and all that other stuff. Like, they can't do nothing by themselves without security guards around them. And like, I don't want to live a life like that. I don't want, when I'm looking bummy, I guess, going to the grocery store. I could never look bummy. Like, let's just keep it serious. Picture me like, oh my gosh, I just seen Goodness at, you know, this grocery store, and like everyone is out. Like, that's just too much. I feel like I can't live the life that a peaceful life. I just feel like I can't live that type of life. Like, as long as I, by God's grace, become wealthy and, you know, take care of my people around me, my friends, my family, like, I'll be ghost. Like, y'all would never probably see me. Y'all probably experience me on digital. Were you always into fashion growing up? When I was younger, like, I just always cared about what I put on. Like, I never wanted to like come into a room wearing the same stuff as somebody else. Like, I always wanted to stand out some way, somehow. Like, you can't catch me wearing like the same top twice back then. But now, like, I don't care repeating outfits. I'ma still kill it regardless. But back then, like, I was just kind of like, I don't want nobody to be catching me wearing the same shirt over again, like the same pants, even if it was a uniform and it literally was the exact same color every time. But I just didn't want to be that child that is like, you stay wearing the same thing. That was just me. So I would always, like, the night before or like the Sunday before the week started, I would like draw out my outfits and try to like make it, like, try to like figure out how to like, you know, I had to like mix it up. It was a period of time too that my parents also wanted me to like focus on like my career, which I at one point wanted to be a doctor. Like I wanted to be a pediatrician, you guys. Like I love kids so much. I wasn't always into fashion, to answer your question. And honestly, just to like trickle on another conversation, if you're watching this and there's like something that you always wanted to do and a dream that you just always want to live, like I highly encourage you to live out that dream, especially when you're young, because not saying that you just can't get it, like you can't pursue your dreams as you get older. Like you can, of course, but it's better to start young, because like you're gonna make a whole bunch of mistakes starting off, and I'd rather just make those mistakes when I'm younger, so when I get older I already know how to move, versus doing it when I'm older. But you know, there's always grace. Like there's always grace that God gives to start at any time. You could change your life at any time, but if you're at a point right now that you just feel like you really want to start, like I say start now. Like don't wait till tomorrow, don't wait till you get older. Like start now, make the mistakes that you want to make now. What color best describe your personality and why? Oh, that's a nice question, a nice little fun question for the channel. I would say orange. Like I would say orange because orange is very like vibrant, but it's very chill at the same time. Like I feel like I have two sides to me. I feel like I'm a very like in your face type person, like hey y'all, what's up, what's poppin', you know, like that friendly side. But I'm also very like in the corner, reserved. And I feel like orange gives me that. Like orange is very poppin', right? But it's also subtle at the same time. Like it's not yellow that's like all up in your face. It's not that. It's very much so like poppin', but you know, it's to itself. And like it goes well with a lot of things. Like it can maneuver within the colors, like orange and yellow, orange and blue, orange and black, orange and pink, or like it maneuvers. It's kind of like a chameleon. No, not a chameleon, but like you know what I mean. Like it just, whatever you put orange next to, orange always pops it out. Test it. Anytime you put orange next to like beige or orange next to like green, like orange always complements the next thing that is around. And I feel like that's me. Like I can really be in different environment and blend very well, and also have my own unique look, like stand out. So that's me. I have two sides to me. Y'all gonna notice that. Like I'm very much vibrant. What's up with it, you know? But I'm very much like to myself. And honestly, I could talk to anybody. Give me anybody to talk to, have a conversation with. I could have a conversation with anybody. The quietest person in the room, put them with me, I could have a conversation with them. The funniest person in the room, put them with me, we gonna have a blast. Next question. Hold on, I'm about to like really be done with my makeup, so I can really just sit here and answer all these questions, because yeah. Woo, time to swim. Okay, what's something you haven't tried that you would be interested in? Something I haven't tried that I'd be interested in. I don't know if it's like a business question, just something fun and in general. Let me say both. I haven't tried skydiving before, and I'm interested in that. I definitely want to skydive one day. I guess a business response, something I'm interested in but I haven't tried. If I wasn't a designer, I feel like I'll get into, if I wasn't a designer, I feel like I'll really get into like beauty products, like makeup, have my own makeup line, skincare line. Like I'm so in love with the beauty industry that is just like, wow. It's so inspiring when I see especially like Black brands come out with their own products, because a lot of these, it's like now a lot of these other brands, they don't really care about Black people's skin. And I just, you know, like when certain, especially Black brands, like can really come out and touch on like hyperpigmentation and like little things that really deal with our skin. And I just love everything, especially everything about skincare. I love skincare. All right, so what led you to begin your journey in building a relationship with God? Is when I realized like God is the only person that have, like, in my toughest times, you guys, like my toughest time, it was literally just God. Like, don't get me wrong, you got family, you got friends, and the people that are there with you, but it's gonna be a point in time where it's literally just you by yourself. Like, yeah, your friend can comfort you emotionally, but sometimes if you're in a situation that emotional comfort just can't help, that you need someone to physically shake the room and make something work, nobody can do that but God. Like, when I have gotten myself into actually several situations like that, when I needed help to get out from something that no one can literally help me but myself, I really clinged on to God, and kid you not, testimonies, like, blink of an eye, things are just changing. And I'm like, no, I gotta know who this God is. I have to know this God for myself. And, you know, luckily I was born and raised in a Christian family. So already, like, my parents have been instilling, like, Jesus Christ. And I wanted to be the type of Christian that, like, I chose Christianity for myself, and my parents didn't force me to get into that religion. Like, I wanted to know the God that I'm serving. I wanted to understand who Jesus was, and just like the whole process of it. And honestly, my personal life, like, there's just certain things that it's just unexplainable, but it's just God. Like, you know how when God comes into a situation, look at me rambling because this is such a great topic, but when God just comes into a situation, you can't even explain it. It's just like, it's God, literally. That's just certain things like that be going on in my life, and I just have this curiosity to know more about God, and like, why I'm on earth, what's my purpose. Oh man, God is so good. All right, next question. When you build your headquarters, where would it be? Ooh, I just love it. I love that question. Like, I want my headquarters to be like either in New York, LA. I don't want the DMV, I'm sorry. Like, headquarters, it's like, nah, it probably could be in the DMV, like DC, really, not Virginia. But I would say DC, like DC, New York, or LA, like one of those. Ooh, this is a good question. What's one advice I could give an entrepreneur? Okay, great. Put God first and stay consistent. That's one big old advice. Like, just be consistent. Like, even though it may look like nothing is moving right now, but you're actually learning something when you're consistent. Like, you learn a lot about yourself as an entrepreneur while you're being consistent. You get better literally each day if you keep being consistent. You know what I mean? And like, what is a fashion trend that you find incredibly foolish? Hey, a fashion trend that I find that's very dumb. I'm not gonna lie, and a lot of y'all might really hate me on this when I say this, but I just don't understand the trend where, like, the thong is showing, like the panties are showing above the pants. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but like, I've never been a fan of my underwear showing when I put on, like, when I have pants on. Like, oh no, that's just me. Like, for me, I wouldn't do it, but if that's your cup of tea, like, so be it. Somebody asked me, how do you deal with friendship hurt, if I have any. I can admit to say that I did experience friendship hurt before. How do you deal with it? Honestly, that's a really tough question, because it's really hard to deal with somebody, like, if you're a caring person, like truly caring person at heart, like, you know, it's kind of hard to deal with that because you've cared for someone for so long, or you've exchanged form of like memories and experiences with somebody. But to deal with that, I would really just say, like, just rewire your mind, like switch perspective for a little bit. Like, if that person was meant to be in your life, trust me, all the forces, God will definitely make that person be in your life. And some people are here for a season, and maybe a lesson or a reason, like whatever it is. Like, I would really look at it that way. Somebody asked me, was I born in Nigeria or was I born here? I was born and raised in Nigeria. Came here when I was like really young. But yeah, like I was born and raised in Nigeria. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, y'all, so that's the end of the video. We are done with the questions for now. I mean, there was other questions, but like, it's okay. I don't want this video to be too long. I hope I answered majority of y'all questions, but if not, we're gonna do another one another time. In the meantime, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below some answers to the question I asked, just to hear your thoughts a little bit. And I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys so much. Enjoy the outro in 3, 2, 1.